Hello and welcome back to our New World Order series in Crusader Kings 2 with the HIP mod. In the last episode we had a succession. Our father, the elderly and infirm Duke Popo the Careless, has died and left us to inherit. We're a reasonable enough character, we have good stewardship, and our diplomacy is, well, it's kind of artificially inflated right now by having the carousing focus. But it's okay for the moment. We do at least have a pretty capable wife to help prop us up. We haven't been having any problems with the succession. Everyone is at least positive, and we have no factions, so we should be alright. We do have the plot to kill our sister, who inherited some of the domain counties that we would like to get back. So what we're probably going to try to do here is get people into this plot by inviting them to a fun party. And we'll also invite some of our vassals that have the lower opinions to see if we can get them a little happier too. Let's see then, vassals. Well, we don't want to invite our sister. She's too young for carousing anyway. Okay, that will do. So you refuse. You're coming. You're not. Alright. Probably a reasonable amount of guests then. There is a talented town crier in Schwarzburg who seems able to capture the attention of the peasant rabble in an instant with his commanding voice. You studies his methods and the pitch of his voice closely, and you expect to do better the next time you have to address a large crowd of people, so we gain 1 diplomacy. That's nice. You have stolen technology from Constantinople, which is good. Still no better Chancellor available than our current one. Our guests have arrived for the private feast. It's time to let the carousing and merriment begin. These days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such a short time. It brings you closer to your companions. You feel like good friends already. So we become good friends with this count. Alright. Time to get back to the real real life. So we gain 1 diplomacy and a little prestige. Still hasn't been enough to get anybody actually into our plot, but it did bring people into bribing range, which is something. We'll duly bribe them. And that did get us over 100, which is excellent. So hopefully we'll be able to take these counties back this way. If not, we might change to intrigue focus once we have the opportunity. Lords of Henneberg have approved medium clergy obligations. Okay. Which reminds me, we do want to change to primogeniture with this character as soon as we can, which will be 10 years into our reign. We weren't able to do it with the previous character because we apparently had previously changed the succession law. I can only imagine that the maybe gender equality selection at the start of the game counts as a change of succession law or something. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't manually change it. But it's not really a big deal. We can create duchy titles, but there's no reason to do that until we need it to form our kingdom title, I think. I wonder if we got kicked out of our previous capital county because we don't actually have this duchy, though. It could have been something to do with it. So there may be a reason to do it for that. Stop right there, criminal scum, the city guard yells as you merely pick up an apple to judge its quality while visiting a food vendor. The guard, embarrassed, admits he was too hasty in thinking you were a thief, not even realizing that you were his lord. He was a bit rash, but better safe than sorry. We can gain 1 piety. We can say he is a fool, gain 1 prestige. We can imprison him for a day, that'd teach him a lesson and maybe become wroth. Well, I don't really want to lose diplomacy since we're already relatively low on it. Actually, we're up to 8, but +3 is from carousing. So we'll just say he's a fool and gain a minuscule amount of prestige. Alright, well, in the meantime, we do have CVs available on some of our neighbors, but probably nothing too useful. We can press a claim on this county now for somebody else. But we are kind of at a shortage of land to give out to them. We only have the 1 additional county, which I'd rather keep for the moment. So maybe we'll wait until we get our other counties back before doing that. Is somebody else bribable here? I wonder if there's any chance of getting you in. The gift won't increase his opinion that much. He wants to get married, though. Maybe we'll arrange a marriage for him. Some member of our court. We don't want to marry him to our Chancellor. Oh, she will not accept my offer. Okay. I guess she doesn't appreciate people trying to get in good with her spymaster for pretty good reasons, I guess. A while back, I sentenced a commoner to death for a heinous crime. Today, I've just learned he was actually framed by a rival. Though I have arrested and ordered the execution of this rival, the wrongful execution of an innocent man is a stain on my honor and ability as a ruler. So we lose 5 prestige. Alright. So I'm not sure when exactly we can do more carousing. Probably right now, actually. I think there would be a modifier here if we couldn't. So... we can't invite him because he declined our previous invitation. Can invite you, though. I'll just invite everybody else here as well. Except the ones that declined our invitation previously. And let's invite our Chancellor. We should probably invite our Spymaster. Probably not a good idea to have a Spymaster who is angry with me. Now that I think about it. And we'll invite our Chaplain as well. My prisoner is complaining about her dark cell in the dungeon. We'll let her rot. She can't be ransomed. Just won't accept it. He can totally afford it, he just doesn't want her. I guess we'll just release her. That's fine. Okay. Quite a few people declined again. It looks like there is a relatively minor ruler here who we could probably declare a holy war on. Oh, he's not independent. Who are you under? Oh, up here, I see. Oh, that would cost me 50 prestige, and I don't have 50 prestige. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can wait till we gain a bit of prestige. And then declare the Holy War. Or, actually, she's no longer independent, so we cannot. So my party should be happening, yes, the guests have arrived, it's time to let the carousing and merriment begin. Okay, my son and heir is in need of education, so of course we're going to do this ourselves. Several days of feasting together, the attraction is growing, and I know we're thinking of the same thing here. So my Chancellor is going to receive an event. Sure. Carlotte, acceded to your advances, and you spend the rest of the night together enjoying each other. I hope I'm not too drunk to remember this later. So we get, this character had a great time until May of 2 years from now, giving us extra diplomacy, which is good. Have we also gained a lover? No? Okay. Guess it was just a one-night thing. The reveling and carousing is over for now, time to get back to real life. Someone wasn't looking at where they were going, a courtier has tripped and hit their head on a rock. So Eckhard von Henneberg gains the trait Wounded. Who is that? Somebody of my dynasty, I think. Not my son, surely. Wasn't my son. He no longer needs to be a special interest, actually. Yeah, let's see about our plot. There's not really much reason to bribe her to join, I think. Aha, my co-conspirator, Mayor Adolf, has let me know that everything has been prepared for a little boating accident Countess Frida is soon to be the victim of. Ship ahoy. Well, let's hope so. My wife is pregnant, good. And success. And all evidence of my complicity went down with the ship. Excellent, so we gained back our rightful lands. Up to 5 out of 6 domain limit. And I think to celebrate, we will go ahead and press that claim on this guy. Let's see. We can declare war for that county, which we don't particularly want, or this county. So you are the claimant here. Oh, and he actually has a strong claim. Alright, so we'll grant him one of our counties. I guess Nassau. So that he will remain our vassal once we press this claim. And let's see, how strong are you? Probably should have worried about that beforehand. He's only got 2,500, which he should be easily able to match. Depending on how many allies he can call in, I guess. He has none, so that's fine. Okay, you have successfully converted the county. That means we are entirely Catholic again. So you can instead head down to Rome and improve relations with the Pope. So he is involved in a separate war at the same time, defending against Holland. Okay, that's good. It has come to my attention that the Chancellor of Weimar has bribed and threatened his way through my domain. Alright. Not too concerned about that. Of course he's used it. Oh, and my treasurer has been attacked while collecting taxes. How obnoxious. Okay, so presumably his army is going to be mostly occupied elsewhere, unless he's actually lost most of it in the other war, which it seems he has, so we're probably not going to have to worry about fighting him. We'll just have our war end inconclusively because I assume our claimant has died. You have inherited a weak claim on the county though, so all is not completely lost here. We won't be able to press a weak claim right now, but if we were to kill a few people here, we might be able to. %90 plot power, and his spy master is bribable, which is always lovely to see. Guess we'll bribe you as well. Don't think we're going to get over 200%, but... oh, we will actually. Never mind. Ooh, and it looks like the Kingdom of Saxony has been formed. Or the Queendom, rather. You've let everyone know about my plot to kill the Count during a drunken stupor at the local tavern. Oh well. My co-conspirator has let me know that the Count will die by poisoned wine at an upcoming banquet. It's a classic. Alright, we had a daughter as well. And we fulfilled the ambition to have a daughter. Okay, let's we can try to develop our personal combat skills. Or why don't we actually just take the ambition to win a war, since we are hopefully going to be able to do that pretty soon. Okay, the Count is dead. Unfortunately, we will need to do at least one more murder in here. But then we will have an underage character inherit, which is what we want. And we may be able to go straight over 200 here, yeah. Which is great news. Poisoned wine at an upcoming banquet. I like to imagine it's the funeral feast for his predecessor. It seems the wine did not agree with him, and he died not knowing the name of his killer. Incredible. So we should be able to declare war for this county again. Hopefully our claimant won't die in the middle of it this time. And hopefully he hasn't regained much of his levy. Yeah, he's got about 1.3k. So nothing we need to be too concerned about, I think. One of my spies managed to gather some useful information concerning the enemy's movements and plans, so we get various minor bonuses for a while, which is good. And my second son needs educating. I guess we'll educate him ourselves as well, since he is our backup heir. And I think we'll just pile the whole army onto this county to get it sieged and get our ticking war score started as soon as possible. And we lost our court chaplain. So let's appoint you, even though you're not particularly good at it. Have you improved religious relations? Holland is looking pretty impressive up there. I think Auvergne has expanded a bit as well. Okay, free technology. And the Kingdom of Leon has been formed over here. A new pope. And speaking of kingdoms, Kingdom of Corsica and Sardinia exists too. And our CB has again become invalid. Why this time? He still has the weak claim. And there's still a regency in power here. So I'm not sure why that happened. Widespread rumors say that Pope I can't speak English today. Widespread rumors say that Pope Gregorius VII leads a most wicked lifestyle, quite unsuitable for any priest, and even more so for one in his exalted position. Okay. He's a kinslayer and a wicked priest. Wow, okay. Well, let's disband this and see if we can see what the deal is here. We can just redeclare the war, I guess. So I'm not sure what happened there. But we will redeclare the war, but it'll have to wait till the next episode. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.